I have to tell you, I was really sad when Neil Peart died of brain cancer. He was a tremendous drummer. In our house, all generations like Rush. In fact, one of the best things, my son and I don't think we'll be able to do that this summer, but we like to take golf vacations to Colorado, where I grew up, and we visit our relatives, have a great time. Sometimes mom comes, sometimes she doesn't. But one time, it was about 7 years ago, and my son and I went up to Denver, and we got tickets for Rush, and it was in the Pepsi Center where the Denver Nuggets play NBA basketball, and we had a seat in the loge. Oh, and we were like in the third row. Unbelievable seats. The weather was perfect. It was like the perfect father-son night, and Rush was fantastic. Love Rush. But I don't like the Rush I'm going to talk about, because this man should change his name to Russian. We're going to get into House Resolution 6666. My name is Dave Hodges. I'm the host of The Common Sense Show. We are the show that is freeing America one enslaved mind at a time. And we are brought to you by healthwithdave.com. I'm telling you guys right now, what you really want to do is go visit this site. 5 types of collagen, undo loss of 50% of your collagen by the time you're middle age. And the benefits are unbelievable. Your nails don't get brittle. Your hair's not falling out as fast, not developing wrinkles that fast. Digestion's better. Metabolism is better. Go check it out and look at the medical report that's up there, healthwithdave.com. It's a really popular product, and I'm really glad to be represented, because there's nothing wrong with feeling good and looking good in these awful times that we live in. And they're awful in one sense. We're watching the willful destruction of our country. We can still, like I said, it's often been said that freedom is the space between the prison bars you create for yourself. And you can still, in that space, create a good life. But nonetheless, we're in a situation where we have done a lot of damage to ourselves, and we've allowed our government to do a lot of damage to our culture, to our economy, to our future. And we'll see if Mike Adams and I are concerned about, is it too late? Point of no return? I don't know. But anyway, long story short here, I want to talk to you about this guy named Bobby Rush, as in Rush to Judgment. I don't think Bobby can count to 4. 1, 2, 3, Fourth Amendment. You don't get in my house without probable cause. You don't get in without a warrant. Yet, it's pretty much what was said with good old Mr. Ryan of the World Health Organization a few weeks ago, when he said, yeah, we're going to have to come take people out of their houses. And it's what was said by the Ventura County health officials last week, or this week, I should say, when they said, if you got more people than you got bathrooms, we're going to have to take some people out of your house if there's any COVID-19, or we suspect. You see, the tests suck. I covered that in an earlier broadcast today, and you need to read that article on thecommonsenseshow.com. In fact, I'm going to repost it so it goes back up on top. So I will repost it. People need to read what fraudulent testing this is. And it's admitted to by the FDA. I did nothing but use their words against them. I didn't have to have, this guy told me this doctor said, no, I don't need that. Everything I need to discredit their testing practices are right there in their own words from the commissioner of the FDA, April 18th. They're frauds. The kits are frauds. We have no idea what the numbers are for COVID-19. Read the article. I mean, it's self-explanatory. You're not getting anyone out of my house. You may have your 6666. What's 6 plus 6? That equals 12. So you may have the 6666 on your side when you come to my door, but on your side of that door, I got a 12. No one's coming into my house. Nobody. And I hope that the rest of you will adopt this rule. This is Nazi Germany. This is Gestapo. Stasi take you out of your house. That's what this is. I mean, we've got the snitch programs of the Stasi. Should we be surprised? I'm not tolerating this for 1 second. Let me see if I have something here. Maybe I have a quote here. I think I do in an email someone sent me here. Yeah, I want to read a few lines here. Secretary of Health and Human Services to award grants to eligible entities to conduct diagnostic testing for COVID-19 with their fake tests. And related activities such as contact tracing. By the way, I've seen doctor after doctor interviewed now. They say contact tracing can be useful in the first couple of weeks of a pandemic. It's no longer useful here. They're just using it as the excuse. They also said we'll use mobile health units as necessary at individuals' references and for other purposes. Other purposes? What are you talking about, other purposes? What could they possibly be doing to us with other purposes? Talk about a blank check to do whatever they want to you. Is that euthanasia if you've got COVID-19? I mean, right now they want to do euthanasia with dementia. Did you see that? Eligible entities. Okay. Further in a section of the bill, it references the Social Security Act to define an emergency period. It also appears to authorize HHS Secretary to remove family members from their homes if necessitated by the circumstances of the declared emergency. So I declare emergency, and I don't like you people over here. You're in the wrong political party. I'm coming to get you. I suspect you have COVID-19. But let me get out my unregulated, unknown, false positive producing test. Because you see that in Tanzania, where the president injected oranges and animals, and they all tested positive for COVID-19. Do you see that? Right? Reported on Breitbart as actually Reuters, I think, was the first one to report on that. Mainstream media, folks. Censors, do you hear that? That was mainstream media that reported that. And so we're going to use these tests. They're going to come to your house and use these fake tests to take you out of your home. Do you think there could be another agenda there? I'm going to say again, go to the search engine of thecommonsenseshow.com, and in the search box, I want you to put in Dave Hodges and Celeste Solum, SOLUM. A transfer of an individual has not been stabilized in violation of subsection C of such section if the transfer is necessitated by the circumstances of the declared emergency in the emergency area during the emergency period. In other words, whatever we say is an emergency, and we can do whatever we want with anybody we want to do it with. You know what this is? This is the NDAA of fake medicine. NDAA, where they can come snatch you off the street, no due process, no Fifth Amendment, no one could ever hear from you again. This is the NDAA of Big Pharma. And of course, Dr. Michael Ryan for the World Health Organization said, quote, last month that governments may need to forcibly remove family members from their homes. Forcibly is right. In some senses, this is from the document, transmission has been taken off the streets and pushed back into family units. This was actually a quote from that World Health Organization official too. Any questions? I don't think so. I don't think there's any questions to answer here. My response to this is no and hell no. You're not getting into my house. I don't care what you think you suspect. And how would they even know? How would they know? Are they just going to randomly show up? We're testing everybody. Oh, wait a minute. That's in the bill. They want to have 300 million test kits. Go test yourself 300 million times, because you ain't getting in my house. And every American needs to take the same attitude. Read my article on the test kits and the admissions of the FDA commissioner. Please read it. I don't make anything up. I don't presume to bring in sources. I just use their words. And they want to use these same kits on you to determine if you get to stay in your home. Give me a thumbs up on the way out, please, because this will not be shared willingly. And also, too, please share this with your list. And we'd also ask that you consider joining our movement here by hitting that subscribe button, and we'll see you back here next time. Oh, and one more thing. I almost forgot to say this. I'll be publishing my Mike Adams interview where we actually break all this down. That'll be published tomorrow morning up on thecommonsenseshow.com. Thank you so much again for joining us. God bless all of you.